Are you looking at ways of really finding out how you can really step out and be your own potential? We've looked a lot at how we can support the potential of others. Today we're going to look at what is stopping you from being able to be your true, real and amazing self in your workplace. Welcome to your Team Communication Uplevel series. I know that you want to bring the best game to your workplace. You're in here, you're doing the work and you're finding ways to be able to be more connected and more valuable to your team and your organization. Today, we're going to really focus in what's stopping you from being able to really step up and be your incredible best that you can be. The communication skill that we're going to look at today is more of an internal mindset one. We're going to look at where the triggers are that you can start to get glimpses of where you're not being true to yourself. Our first trigger for today is to notice where you are not honest. This is where you either say something that is not entirely true or you hide some part of the truth, where you don't want to show part of yourself to somebody that you're in conversation with, or you feel uncomfortable around sharing an aspect of yourself and you pull away from it. Now, there is nothing wrong with not sharing all of yourself all the time. We don't want to be oversharers. We don't want to be unprofessional. This exercise is really for reflecting upon where that line is for you. Is it exactly where you want it to be? Are you showing up and you are being as real as you want to be? Is that line too far one way or the next? Are you oversharing? Are you undersharing? Are you hiding aspects of yourself because of fear or worry or anxiety? I want you to start to really notice the places where you're not able to fully be yourself. And each time you notice yourself doing that, I'd like you to take the thumb and push it into the palm of your hand. I'm making a conscious choice to not share that. At this moment, I'm making the conscious choice to conceal that. At this point, I'm making the conscious choice to exaggerate that. And doing that each moment so that your choices about what you're showing and what you're not showing are coming from a conscious place of choice, that they're not happening by default. Because so many of these patterns are patterns that we have built up and developed, and they've grown into big fat habits we no longer are consciously choosing. We find ourselves not showing up and not being honest and not speaking our truth because of an old habit. Today, the focus is on noticing the moment that you are doing that, the moment that you are not showing up and you're not being truthful in whatever scenario. And if you'd like to take it one step further, work to improve the amount of honesty and realness that you have in your connections today. So after you notice it, you may like to choose action towards becoming a little bit more real, a little bit more authentic, and a little bit more yourself. So to recap, that is your challenge for today, is to notice the times when you're not being completely honest, where you're hiding, where you're not showing up completely as your real self, and just giving yourself a little press into your palm. And if you choose to, you may like to take it a step further and show up into your conversations of being that little bit more you. I hope you have a really great time with it. My name's Trish Everett. Go out there and be curious. Speak your truth and make amazing things happen.